Oh, fuck me. So yeah, about this whole artillery only business, is it too late for me to take that promise back?
You were the clock that was ticking in my home. Changed my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love so hard to find.
we got him.
I just really don't get it. I really don't quite understand why you want artillery only so much, but you have under 10 days now before Insomnia, so if I hit 300k before Insomnia, I'll do artillery only, and you guys are slightly falling behind on the amount of subs you're pushing through, but guys, if you want to see artillery only, hit the sub button. This is the only chance you're ever going to get to make me actually do it. But you know what would make Hoi 4 so much better and more bearable? What if you times everything by 10, research by 10, all the doctrines and buffs you get by 10? Doesn't that sound fun? Oh, it really doesn't. I mean, any mod that claims that Liberia can have 200 divisions, I feel is just not a good idea whatsoever. The mod also claims that pushing is a bloodbath and the death count will go beyond World War II, but from my tests I found that not to be true, but what I have found to be true is the lag. I also threw on the Bob Semple tank for every nation mod, which is going to be interesting, because if I am going to be able to produce over 1,000 light tanks a day, why not the Bob Semple? Now, because everything is times by 10, you'd think, oh, the land doctrines and everything probably don't matter because it's basically the same, everything's just times by 10, but because the static numbers that are actually given by the units to begin with aren't different, these actually matter and you can get some pretty crazy divisions. Specifically in the air doctrine trees where you can get some absolutely crazy ground support efficiency, which is going to be insane. I'm not entirely sure how the game's going to handle this, but I imagine probably not that well. Holy shit, they times 10 the airfields. You can have 12,000 planes in this airfield. I have 15 factories. And I'm producing 429 rifles a day. And I'm already making 8 Bob Semples with just 5 factories. This is gonna get messy. So I want to start a war immediately just to show you guys how messy war can be in this mod. And straight away, the thing you'll notice is that whilst I am getting some greens, they're not moving. And that's because entrenchment has been knocked up by 10. Like, oh, don't mind me. I'm just building a trench so deep it goes to the fucking core of the earth. But when you do finally break through, like I have here, because the recovery rate and the organization is so high on these troops now, I can just beat the Romanians because they can't break out of the combat. That is... Oh, it feels really nice when you manage to do it. Am I... 156,000. Oh my god. Holy shit. So I'm trying to rush down all the construction and production text just so I can get some crazy buildings being built, as I now have 210% build speed, which is incredible. And look at these production stats. 210 Bob Semples a day! I haven't even finished my land doctrine, and I have 135 organization on my infantry, and that's about to go a hell of a lot higher when I finish all this infantry org. I could have gone down the Blitzkrieg one, but I'm going to try and do mostly infantry, and just look at that. It's so insane. The game started lagging. I was trying to find the cause, and I found out Peru has up to 103 divisions, Venezuela has up to 52, and El Salvador also has almost 53. I think it's safe to say during the end of this game, I'm probably going to need a new CPU if Liberia ever wakes up and, you know, has those 200 divisions, but so far nothing. Well, because I took Czechoslovakia, it appears the Germans are having none of it and are declaring war on me, but it's a little bit odd because Germany looks a bit different. Obviously, because I've done the purge, the Germans had no problem pushing me out, but more importantly, they're also now pushing through Poland, so this is gonna get very messy very quickly. Oh, there's just something about seeing 50 Bob Semple light tank divisions ready to be deployed that just really does it for me. So I was a bit curious how I'm actually seeing the French push the Italians back. I've never actually seen that happen this early in the game before. It is 1939, then I checked France's score, and they have 542 infantry divisions on civilian economy. Yeah, I kind of tapped out for a while. I came back, my army slightly encircled here, but the best thing about this mod is that I can just happily delete them because I have 11 million manpower and so much equipment, it does not matter. Oh god. The Belgians are coming. Oh, top 10 anime plot twists. Hungary joined the Axis. Totally didn't see that one coming. Oh, damn. Japan ate all of China, which means they're going to be able to sit here for a while and just pump out shit. Banzai! Thought I'd go ahead and invade Bulgaria just for the shits and giggles of it, and mostly because I have 7,000 close air support that I've just got nothing really to do with. Okay, same thing that happened to Bulgaria, but now I have 15,000 close air support. Oh god, it's just so beautiful. My goddamn Bob samples are just running over everything from all the buffs they're getting. It's insane. There's just nothing that can stop them. As soon as they make a breakthrough, they're just impossible to stop. It's insane! Yeah, I also just noticed they also times 10 the radar, which means this radar covers all of Europe and it's level 2. So if you're wondering why I'm not taking out the Axis, it's because I was kind of hoping that their AI would kick into gear and start spamming out troops, but they don't appear to be doing that. Well, the Germans aren't helping themselves here because they just declared war on Switzerland, and for some reason, there are British Raj troops in Switzerland. How exactly they got there, I don't know. Now, I don't know if it's just like my game, if I've got a conflicting model thing, but I've noticed the AI doesn't really spam out troops as much as it claims to be, but maybe that's because I always pick a nation to go toward the Axis. But I have noticed that Germany's not doing that well, at least not doing that well, but Britain has 115,000 planes! What? Oh damn, look. Hirohito took Hawaii! Yeah, you know what I said about the Japanese having time now just to build up a shit ton of units? Well, they're just conquering everything! Oh, I've been waiting. Yeah, casualty-wise, the Germans have 13 million, the Italians have 7 million, and Spain has 2 million. I feel like that should be much higher for Germany, considering I have 1,000 strategic bombers over every province. Making Dresden look like a family day trip to Taco Bell! You know you've given the AI too much of a chance to, come back when the South Africans and the Greeks are duo invading Italy. Oh my god. Britain now has 277,000 planes. What? Oh damn, someone should probably go ahead and put a stop to the Japanese, but the Allies are too busy building planes and Japan's busy building a fucking empire. I was gonna wait till I had some big bombs out to finish the Germans, but at this point there was no fight left in them. I've strategically bombed every one of their factories and oh god, that's so much equipment. I really don't know what the AI is doing, but Britain has 0 troops and 364,000 planes. What I think they're doing is they're putting all of their air wings out, and that's just draining their manpower so they can't have troops. I'm sorry, I just had to tag switch over and... oh my god! So I had 100 big bomb division tanks that I was going to finish the Axis off with, but they died without needing them, so I'm just going to go ahead and try use them on Finland instead. I didn't see that one coming. Finland formed a faction with Afghanistan. If you ever wondered what 100 super heavy tanks and like 200 Bob Temple tanks look like invading Finland, little bit something like this. Strategic bombing plus 300%. Yeah, build level 6 radar covers the entire globe. So, going toward Japan at this point seems like a bit of a, it's going to be horrible considering they have 806 divisions and 208,000 airplanes. But you know what? I got a plan. Just go ahead and drop 10,000 strategic bombers over Japan. Oh my god! That's a lot of damage! Yeah, I thought I'd tack switch over to Japan just to see exactly what I just did there, and as you can tell, I did a lot of damage. Yeah, at this point, it's quite literally GG. Strategic bombers. Magnificent. Also, I don't know why the British Raj are in this piece still. I'm not at war with the Allies. I don't understand why they're here. Well, I think it's quite safe to say that what happened here was 100% definitely a bit of a war crime. Yeah, I think if this game counted like civilian casualties, we'd probably have bombed half the population of Earth into the ground by now. Again, I don't know if it's just my games, but I never really see the AI create these crazy amounts of units that happened. I played 3 games on this, but I didn't play them to fruition. I only played till 1940 on the first 2, so I just wanted to test it out like I do with most mods, but I never really saw any of that. But the AI definitely spams out air units, which eats all their manpower, and as you saw in the video, it ends up disgusting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button if you want to see more Hearts of Iron 4 content from me, iSorrowproductions, because of course there'll be more and more and it will never fucking end. But don't worry guys, if we don't hit 300k before Insomnia, at least you won't have to watch Artillery only. You all want to watch Artillery only, don't you? You're fucking screaming for it!